The new Pure Fiction has been a lot of fun to jump back into and mess around with different team compositions, because with the new introduction of the grit mechanic, a lot of teams are doing even better than before, and this is especially true for some of my favorites. So today I'm going to be hopping back into it with these teams and seeing if I can do a lot better than before. Spoiler alert, I do actually do better. For the first half here, we're going to be taking a weakness break team. I actually haven't done this yet for this Pure Fiction, which is strange since of course these teams are super strong in every single game mode. But for the first one up, of course, I'm going to be taking Rappa, Ranmei, Trailblazer Harmony, but also Firefly. I'm not going to be relying on a sustain. 2 DPSs here. I mean, you really don't need sustains nowadays on this Pure Fiction, but nonetheless, it would have been nice to have Ting Yun or Lingsha here. Being able to capitalize on 2 different weakness break DPSs, especially breaking through and giving us the grit value as much as possible, is going to be very, very solid for this first half. For the second side, however, I'm going to be taking a follow-up team yet again, just because I feel like my team for my account definitely does go well with that. I don't really have a designated good ice damage dealer, at least not until 3.0, but for right now we're going to be using Herta one more time before the 5-star version comes out, alongside Jade, Gallagher, and also HIMEKO. And yeah, this is quite similar to the team I used the other day, but being able to take fire typings onto this is going to be very nice, especially because I feel like this side needs more sustain than the other one, especially for that second half when you get hit constantly by AoE attacks. Nonetheless, I should do better than I did in the last video, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I think it goes without saying, I would want Firefly to be the one that gets hit the most here, simply for the fact that she's actually capable of healing herself. Ranmei and Trailblazer Harmony do have quite a bit of HP as far as supports go though. Alright, what we'll do is this, and then I can set up for actually having Rappa come in. She's going to be very good for getting the grid value as well. Okay, there we go. Nice. I need to wait. I'm gonna wait until I get into the mode to be able to use my ult, so we can use a basic like that. There we go. Now we're into finally the resurging tide state. Let's go ahead and drop in the first Rappa ult. There we go. Very nice. Being able to break through on these earlier stages is going to allow me to get so much energy from my Rappa going at all times, which is very, very nice, of course. Since Trailblazer Harmony is about to get another turn again, I might as well use his ult. I do still have Dance 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 on him here, so as you can see, that is definitely coming in handy quite well. You know what? I think I should try to maybe save a skill point. Nah, actually, let's just go ahead and let's just pop the E. There we go. That way we can just move on to the second half. Alright, just like that, we're already onto the second stage. So let's go ahead and break this enemy here. We'll pop Ranmei's ults as well for that increase. And then we can finally use Firefly again. I love having her here for this stage, of course. I will say that even though my Firefly is extremely strong because I was fortunate to get her signature light cone, it would be so much better if I had E2 for her here. Or even Lingsha as well. Like, without those two things, she doesn't do as great in Pure Fiction. But nonetheless, this amount of damage and weakness break capability is pretty dang good. So there we can go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and try to hit these enemies over here. There we go. Just like that. We already got our ults again. Let's go. Okay. Thankfully, though, when I do pop her ult, I do get a little bit of a speed increase. So she's actually very, very fast. And there we go. We're finally broken through. 52% HP left. Not bad. And then Firefly can come in and do some big damage right there. Nice. I very much did get my ult back. Okay, we're doing really good with the rotation. Like, we're still in the grid value. It's been 3 turns. And there we go. Oh my gosh. And just like that, we're on to Japard, and a single cycle has not been dropped yet. Now, I don't want to get the expectations too high. Like, this side can be very rough, honestly, like where things slow down, because they're just so dang tanky, man. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and do this. We can use Firefly to get Japard hopefully weakness broken as quickly as possible here. And even though I'm not weakness breaking all the way, like, that's actually better for Rappa, I feel like, because then I can take advantage of this. And there we go. Just like that, I'm very close to my ult once again. What I'll do here is I'll just use a basic. Nice. We're actually really close to getting my Rappa again, but I do need to refresh the Ranmei E, so let's do that. Oh, I really wish they would have hit Rappa right there, but okay. There we go. And just like that, we're back into our ult state. But that's like the first time all run that we've actually run out of Not having a sustained is actually surprisingly going quite well. I mean, my team is doing very well on health. I am struggling a little bit with skill points now though. All right, I hope Firefly is gonna be okay. I wasn't able to heal as much since I didn't have her E ability. One more E from Firefly. I mean, man, Japard is really tanky though. I mean, 1.2 million and it only does like 10 damage to him. That's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna weakness break this enemy. Hopefully they hit. Yeah, there we go, just like that. Exactly, because I need to get her energy back up. Unfortunately, the cycles are going by quite quick at this point. I mean, we're only down to one more and he's got 58 health still. So yeah, it's a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. Nonetheless, this team is doing quite well. I think definitely if I had her signature light cone, these energy requirement issues would be so much better. Or if I had Ting Yun here. But oh my gosh, just being able to clear like a whole wave like that, I just love having Rappa, man. Okay, this run actually did go a little bit marginally better there. Okay, nice actually. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get my Firefly again. Like I kept running out of energy with her so quickly. Like look how close we are to that. That's crazy. Oh wait, I still have another turn with her. I didn't even see that. Okay, hold on then. Well, if that's the case, maybe I could just kill these two enemies off on the side. And that'll give us over 36k. Okay, nice. Not bad. I was so close every time to killing off Japard though, man. All right, finally onto this second side. So I did give her the buff from Jade as always because she is our main follow-up attacker. I think this is going to be the last time that I'm really using 4-star Herta before the 5-star one comes out. So it's going to be nice to come back in a few days time and actually destroy this side, hopefully a little bit better. All right, this is going to give me HIMEKO though. We just need to get into the follow-up attack routine like that. Get into the resurgence state as well. And then we're pretty much good after that. There we go, nice, okay. This is going to give me the ult there. We're really close, so let's just go ahead and drop this in then. There we go. Finally entering the resurgence tide state. So now we're pretty much solid. I can't wait to get my hands on the new Trailblazer as well. It is going to be a little weird though because then I can't really use him with my weakness break team anymore. So it's going to suck not having Ting Yun even more. Mostly because I just don't have, like I've said this a lot of the time, but I don't have a designated ice damage dealer aside from Herta. So I definitely need that to change. There we go. That's going to be the last attack. And just like that, we're on to the second phase now. Now, if everything goes to plan, we should be able to break this main boss, and then once it is broken, it shouldn't get a chance to attack, similarly to Japard. All right, here we go. This is the break I was looking for. So let's go ahead and actually let's get this enemy a little bit lower. That way I can just absolutely break everybody. Come on, Gallagher. 120k. Okay, if I had the weakness break buff, he would have absolutely slapped right there, but not too bad. These enemies right here are actually very annoying though. Like they got in the way of me not taking a sustain, like, or making it where I had to take a sustain, I should say, because every time I would get to this point, they would just destroy at least one of my teammates. Nice. All right, we can get the HIMEKO talent proc here. Or not, I guess. This enemy over here decided he didn't want to get broken. That's lovely, I guess. Okay, so we'll do that. Yeah, see, the big guy didn't wake up at least, so that's nice. That's similar to how the first half went with Japard, so I mean, it's not bad. And we're already at 60k points essentially there. 2 cycles left. Not bad. It's actually going quite well. That and the fact that also I don't have Ron May here, so he's just gonna wake back up once I do break through him, and he's gonna have that immense defense increase. So, but we're not going down without a fight, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and do that. Nice. We're still doing a really good damage to like the flowers and stuff. All right, and we're still right above the 2 cycle cusp right there, so let's go ahead and see if I can get back into the resurgence tide very soon here actually. Oh man, if that would have given me Herta. We'll get Herta right here actually. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and proc this, and this should definitely get us back into the resurging tide state. Good thing is I'm really close to Gallagher again also, and we find, there we go, we got the resurging tide state. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and use a basic, another basic right here, and then I'll pop it with Gallagher here. Actually, it would have been smart to wait. It probably would have been smart to wait on that. Oh well. I really can't wait to see how 5-star Herta is going to do here, especially with Jade boosting her up too. Also, just having the new like Trailblazer. I mean, it's going to suck not having Harmony one no more. I really am going to want Ting Yun all the more. We're going to get Jade's ult in just a second too. Yeah, unfortunately without Ron May here, like it just wakes up too quickly and I don't have enough weakness break to get through it that fast. But even so, I mean, Herta was breaking through. Like the other flowers were pretty good on that still. And there we go, just like that. 65k on that one. Okay, so not too bad. It was not as good as the run that I did last on this. I mean, the first half still went really well. The second side, it honestly just depends if Herta wants to get off of her butt because it seems like she's still bugged a little bit. Nonetheless, I had a lot of fun doing this, and like I said, this is probably the last time you'll be seeing me use some of these teams, at least the way that they are now, because in version 3.0 I'm really banking on hopefully getting not only the Herta but also really good supports for my account that can elevate these teams tremendously. So there we go, that's another pure fiction run down. It was a lot of fun to be able to get my score up to 69k so far, especially because I didn't even 40k clear either side. I think that's actually pretty decent, not gonna lie, since it's usually just one side that I do really well on and the other one's kind of meh. But this time around it feels a lot more balanced, which I think is a good sign. It does suck though that I didn't exactly destroy Japard, since I feel like a lot of that can be attributed to the fact that my Rappa, despite having a really good team there with her, is suffering from energy issues quite a bit. It would be nice to have someone like Tingyun there, but also because her light cone is an S2 4-star one, it's just not going to be hitting as hard as a signature, especially when you take it to the fact that I don't even have a break rope on her. But nonetheless, I think Firefly held her own as well. It would be nice to have that E2 and or Linksha, but who knows what's to come in version 3.0, and maybe this run will look a lot different there. That's gonna do it for today. Let me know what you guys think of the team compositions that I took. It felt really good to jump back into pure fiction and do a lot better this time around in preparation for version 3.0. It's definitely showed me ways that I want to increase the damage of my team with the new apocalyptic shadow right around the corner as well. I can't wait to see how these teams are gonna fare there, but for now I think I did quite well. But I'm curious what teams you guys have been using, or if you're waiting until version 3.0 come out to be able to actually get a 40k clear just like me. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.